I'm Jesus Agudo from Cartelera, Spain, and it's really nice to talk to both of you. I loved first season, and I gotta say thank you for this wonderful show. It came in the right at the right moment at the right time. So my first question is about some people in the show are calling season 2 Ted Lasso as Empire Strikes Back. So I wanted to ask your opinion about mainly why.
It's a bit difficult to comment on it fully without giving too much away as to what happens in the latter half of the show particularly. But I think to speak generally, I think it takes a few things that have been set up in season 1 and completely turns them on their head. And there are just a lot of surprises and characters going on journeys that you might not expect. I honestly think season 2 is even more better because of it. I mean, because they've established such a great array of characters, and to then sort of play with them and manipulate the audience in that way, I think, the writers have done an incredible job. It makes me nervous and excited to see how audiences are going to respond to it. But yeah, it's very exciting. I'm conscious that if I speak anymore, I'll give away spoilers. So, Jeremy, you take over.
I feel the same kind of nervous excitement about the show, because it's not until you see things that are put together, you look at the scripts and you think, oh my goodness, this is so strong, this is so great, and then of course things change in the playing of it, but I think it's true to say that it will take you on a journey. You'll go deeper with the characters that you already know and hopefully love. And also there are some new characters, there are characters who've got a little bit of an extension in season 2, and sort of multi-generational, characters, which will be surprising. And as Nick says, there will be things that you couldn't in your wildest dreams guess would happen in this series. So I hope that it really pulls people in and is as adorable and funny as the first season was.
Personally, I can't wait to see the other episodes. I only saw 3, so I can't wait. I wanted to ask you also about, I really liked from season 1 the sort of wise men council that your characters and Ted's and Coach Beard form in the locker room. So I wanted to ask you if that dynamic your characters have is translated also off camera in a show with these wonderful characters and these wonderful actors.
I think it does. Yes, yeah. I think there's a lot of we like to be. We're often in a working situation, so we like to keep the energy up and be witty, but we can be reflective. I think, can't we, Nick? We can speak reflectively to each other.
Yeah, and there's so much. It's such the atmosphere on set, and it all it stems from the top, from Jason, from Bill, from Brendan, from the creators of the show. They create such an open atmosphere on set that you're allowed to sort of speak your mind, and if you've got ideas on character or you have questions, everyone feels that they can chip in and feels very valued. But we also have a Diamond Dogs WhatsApp group as well, which we do genuinely have conversations within as well, so it's quite fun.
Mm-hmm. And I also wanted to know your opinion about your character's evolution in season 1, because they are at first they seem like the trope of the punching balls, the kids that are bullied by everyone in the show, but they eventually get to evolve, to change themselves and to change others. So I wanted to ask you how do you feel about this show changing this type of characters that we've seen so many times? Sorry.
Well, Higgins is compromised in the first season because he's got a family and he thinks he cannot lose his job no matter what the circumstances, even if it involves being, manipulative and prying on Ted and kind of undermining him. But Ted's positivity just infects him so much that he has to just take the better path and resign, which he does. And that's all for the good because he becomes empowered by that. It's all the influence of Ted on Rebecca and everybody that takes everybody to a hopefully better place.
Mm-hmm. Nick, do you want to add anything?
I think with Nate, obviously he starts off as this shy guy, lacking in confidence, but hugely knowledgeable, but doesn't have the confidence to really speak his mind and voice his opinions. It's his interactions with Ted that absolutely empower him, and he goes on that journey, and just sort of step by step, you can see him building in confidence, and such that by the end of season 1, he has been promoted as coach. And what's interesting about season 2 is how we're now taking him where we kind of left off, and it's Nate. He does have this newfound confidence, but he's still the same guy. He still does have deeper insecurities, and so it'll be interesting to sort of see where things go with him in terms of facing new responsibilities and rising up to new challenges and so on.
Well, thanks a lot again for this wonderful interview, and again, I can't wait to see the next episodes. Have a nice day. It's nice to meet you.
Thanks, David. See you.
Yeah.
Bye.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Ponte a ello.
Ya va siendo hora de que los compis lo conozcan.